Hi, Aram. Welcome to 26 Ideas Inspiration Series. Uh, you're one of our youngest guests at the age of 18, so thank you so much to being here with us on this conversation.
And thank you for inviting me. It's always a pleasure to speak to you. Always an
No,
amazing
thank you.
conversation whenever we speak.
Thank you. Hi, for everyone. Aram is a national level juniors, former national level juniors tennis player and founder and CEO of Arozo Sports. So,
Right.
without further, Aram, if you're ready, we'll start. There are two formats.
Definitely. Yeah.
There are 7, 8 questions, and then there is a rapid fire where we'll have some fun, try and have some fun.
Done.
Awesome, looking forward. All right, let's go. You went from a tennis court to a boardroom. What was harder, match point on the national tournament or closing your first client deal?
So I think I would say a match point on a national tournament because in Arozo Sports, my very first tournament, it wasn't difficult to get my first few clients. So back when I was planning my first tournament in 2022, as per my calculation back then, 16 to 20 participants would have given me a break-even point or a little bit of profit. But
Yeah.
we ended up getting around 55 entries, which was of course a huge success for us in our very first tournament as well. So with my first sales, I think I had a good experience.
Oh, lovely. So then the match point in a national tournament, the hardest, huh? And did
Yeah.
you win that tournament? Did you win a national point? Were you ever in the situation where a match point in a national tournament and the nerves got to you?
Yes, yes, multiple times. It's a part of the game, I would say.
At just 18, you're running two companies. What's the wildest assumption people make when they hear your age?
Oh, I think first is the reaction that I get from them is very surprised because they're like, how can you be 18 and do so many things? And it
Yeah.
happened like just today itself. I was here at MCA club in BKC and I was speaking to someone, and a member overheard me and he approached me like, hey, you look pretty young, and I heard you were a founder of a company. What do you do? So I had a good
Yeah.
conversation later on with him as well.
Yeah.
And what I believe is it's not the age that runs a company, it's the clarity,
Agree.
hunger, and I think the power to execute it is what actually drives success in a company.
Yeah. That's what we as 26 Ideas Young Founders believe that the 18 to 25 or the 18 to 27 is a sweet age. And how can we create an ecosystem to foster entrepreneurship and business, right?
Right.
Sports has discipline, startups have chaos. Completely two opposite things, right? How has tennis trained you to handle the madness of entrepreneurship?
So one is something you would relate to. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day without any hassle. It's just an
Yeah.
alarm. I wake up at 5 a.m. and that buys me some time to for my personal thinking and all. And it also, I think 5 a.m. after I wake up at 5 a.m. and then when I do something, I think it has much more impact than what I do throughout the day. So I think waking up very really early is very pretty easy for me, and I think tennis has helped me that. Back when I was training professionally, I used to wake up at 4:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
and even when I was training professionally back then, I was very you know I was always I wanted to do everything on my own even back then. So I used to wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and even then, my mom used to like tell me, "Ki, wake me up, I'll make breakfast for you and all." I used to be like, "No, I'll make it on my own." So every day for the last whenever I was training in the past years, I used to wake up at 4:30 in the morning, make my own breakfast, have it, leave for my training, spend 4 to 6 hours there, and then come back again, get ready, go for my college, attend my junior college and all, and then in the afternoon, and then come back. And sometimes I also used to have my classes in the evening. So after my college, I also traveled for my classes. So I think,
Oh, very nice. Very
yeah,
inspiring.
I've always been into chaos. So I think now even today I have a very hectic schedule, but for me it's pretty easy to manage.
Oh, I love it. Your story. Many young founders should believe that it is possible and can be done. There is structure to chaos, and that's why we call it organized chaos
Definitely,
because, waking up at a particular hour but doing many things is structure to chaos, right? The
definitely.
current venture you're building, is building the sports ecosystem in Mumbai, and you and I have spoken quite a few times about it.
Right,
If you had the
right.
power, what's one thing you'd completely change about the Indian sports culture?
So one thing I firmly believe is every athlete should have a structured pathway and a platform to, showcase their skills. So every
Yeah,
athlete, I believe, should get the right opportunity. Recently, one of my closest friend, who happened to be an international level junior tennis player, we spoke day before yesterday, and it was about the idea validation of the camp that we spoke about earlier. So the
correct.
conversation started with that, but later on he was telling me that he quit tennis, and that was really surprising for me because till last year he was playing at international level and he was doing really well. He was ranked 16 in Asia or something, and the reason
Oh
was
wow.
the same as all. It was like you know there's no proper opportunity, no, can't make a lot of money also in there, so time to focus on real career now.
Oh, that's inspiring, and good luck to it.
Thank you
You
so
you
much.
you've been on both sides, right? Selling, being part of a journey with Just Walk India and the team, and now selling your own vision. What has been the biggest mindset, if any?
So I think selling from my own venture, I think it requires way more responsibility. Back at Just Walk India, there was you, there was Samrid, guiding me, and whatever it was done in a team. Now I
Yeah,
think I'm now selling for my own self makes me the key decision maker. So I think
yeah.
it's a very big responsibility. I have to think like more than twice before making any decision. Yeah, and of course
So
it's
you're
also
owning it all end to end versus being part of an ecosystem that has other
right,
responsibilities. Yeah.
right.
If your younger yourself watched you play tennis again, could you
Hmm.
see now as a founder what would you say? Well played or wrong game?
I think I would say my younger self, after seeing me, would say well played. The reason being, I think, ever since the childhood, my
Yeah,
mindset has been like, if I want to do something, I'm gonna get it done. So as a
yeah.
kid, my dream was I want to reach nationals, I want to compete at national level in tennis, and I did everything I could to achieve it. The same way today, my dream is to build a successful venture, and I'm gonna make sure I do everything to achieve it.
All right, we're going to move to the next set of questions, the rapid fire. We're going to try and put you on a spot. So it's going to be a question. You don't have time to think, and you answer the first thing that comes to your mind. Fair?
Sure.
All right, let's go. Startup pitch or tennis serve? Which one gives you more adrenaline?
I think startup pitch.
Instagram Reels or LinkedIn post? What has worked better for your personal brand so far?
LinkedIn posts, because my Instagram is very personal. It's just friends and families and the close ones.
Who's your dream client for Enthusiads?
26 ideas.
Lovely. Thank you, Arham. It's been an absolute pleasure conversing with you on this 26 Ideas Inspiration series. Continue to inspire us. At 18, you've already achieved so much that most people don't achieve in a lifetime. So
Thank you so
stay
much.
committed, stay focused. Good luck.
Definitely. Thank you so much.